It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards begin the game with the basketball. Kuzma. To Porzingis, and finishes strong.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Washington with the basketball. May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
To Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hood to Dragic. Deep two there, won't go.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Wizards able to recover. It's good. Bucks at the controls. Dragic. Probing the defense. To Antetokounmpo. Dragic. Goran Dragic. Missed his first. That one goes.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Middleton to Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Wizards at the controls. To Kyle Kuzma. Curling inside. Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Giannis with it up top. His team up by 1. Hood. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kyle Kuzma. And scores, plus the foul. Kristaps Porzingis with a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kristaps Porzingis trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Missed the foul shot. Bucks basketball. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the...
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Porzingis. Oh, he had him there for a second. Not that time. Hood. Pass to the rim. Now a steal by Washington. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Adetokunbo. Middleton. Kuzma to Porzingis. And finishes strong. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kuzma works it up top. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. Giannis in control of the basketball. They're down 3. That pass stolen by the Wizards. To Kyle Kuzma. To shoot for Washington. Fires the 3, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Adetokunbo. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wizards have it. To Kyle Kuzma. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Kyle Kuzma. To the rim. Oh, the slam popped out. Milwaukee with the basketball. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That's out of bounds, off of Giannis. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 28, Jan Mahimi. Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 33,
They get it to Kuzma, down low. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Short jumper stays out. To Gibson. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Lillard. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To right. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
To Lillard. And it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound. To Taj Gibson. Kuzma. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Taj Gibson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good.
Number 13, Thomas Bryant.
The Bucks at the controls. To Lillard.
Here we go.
And counted at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Gibson. Right. Down low for Kuzma. Scores from the post.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the basket. To Taj Gibson. Kuzma. To right. Gibson. Kyle Kuzma. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Bucks at the controls. Lillard. The drive right to the basket. Off the mark. Kuzma to Gibson. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Here comes the screen. Crowder here against Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Taj Gibson able to recover with the block. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Washington Wizards, number 11 and number 31.
Joe Ingles. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering deep. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. Wizards have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Middleton. The Bucks with 4 to shoot from long range. Not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Taj Gibson. Jay Crowder. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Dragic. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Gibson. Here comes the screen to Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Washington basketball. To Gibson. Surveys the floor. Taj Gibson. The jumper's off the mark. To Rodney Hood. And Napier going to come away with the rebound. Fires the three. Not that time. To Middleton. For three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Middleton. And he buries it. Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Washington, number 13, Thomas Bryant. Subbing in for the
To
Milwaukee,
Taj Gibson.
number 26, Kyle Korver.
Down to 5 on the 24. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are squared to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
To Korver. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. Jay Crowder rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jay Crowder. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Fine to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Dragic. Goran Dragic. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kuz at the controls. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Adetokunbo. Kristaps Porzingis pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. Substitution being made in this one. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Middleton. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
You've got to get that one to go. Has a look. Just off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Shot won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Wizards with the basketball. Napier, defended by Frazier. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Middleton. For 3. And Napier going to come away with the rebound. Napier with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Here comes the screen. To shoot for Washington, driving right to the basket, and he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Shabazz Napier, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good.
For Washington, number 2, the lad Wright.
And he makes them both. To Korver. To Adetokunbo. Korver. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kyle Kuzma is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 66% in this contest. First one goes down. And he hits the second.
Milwaukee.
Almost settles for a 2-3 trip. Gets it in the left corner. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. To Kyle Kuzma. The Bucks clear the rebound. Dragic with it, trailing by 4. Short jumper won't go down. And the finish at the rim.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
To Middleton. Adetokunbo. Goran Dragic. He's now 4 for 6.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
It's Washington with the basketball. To Kyle Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Probing the defense. To Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Right to Porzingis. Oh, had him going there for a second. Deep left corner. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Kuzma to right. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Almost, but no good. Kristaps Porzingis with a piece. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wizards at the controls. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Kyle Kuzma.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Korver. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Kyle Kuzma. Shot clock winding down. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Wizards out in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Wizards have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards. The Bucks are still very much in this matchup. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Assists.
We're seeing unselfish basketball in this matchup, with each team turning good shots into great shots. These squads really know how to let it flow.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Bucks at the controls. Hood to Adetokunbo. Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Here comes the screen to Kyle Kuzma. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Adetokunbo. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Goes to the left side. Fight to shoot for Washington. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Adetokunbo to Dragic. Hood to Dragic. Shot from the lane won't go. Napier with the basketball. Leads one. Curling inside. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hood. To Middleton. Offensive rebound. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Off the mark. Well contested.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Dragic with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. To Rodney Hood. He buries it off the step back.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Kyle Kuzma. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hood to Dragic. Adetokunbo. Open look. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. DJ Wilson. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fight to shoot for Washington. Has a chance. Shot no good there by Gallinari.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Kuzma lets it fly from long range, off the iron, no good. The follow won't go either. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
3 seconds is the call. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
22, Taj Gibson.
Gibson. He connects off the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Bucks basketball. Dragic. Chris blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Hood. Now a steal by Washington.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Napier with the basketball. Leads just a point. To Taj Gibson. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. To Gibson. Can't connect. To Dragic. Hood to Antetokounmpo. Scores from the post.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Taj Gibson. 5 to shoot for Washington. Gibson. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
From long range. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Antetokounmpo. Able to convert inside.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Wizards have it. sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen to Porzingis. Shot from in close, no good. Taj Gibson swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Joe Ingles. Off the assist.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Taj Gibson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Danilo Gallinari at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Milwaukee with the basketball.
Big kick right there.
Takes stock of the floor. Curling inside and scores.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Gibson. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. Giannis with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 0, Damian Lillard. Into the game for the Wizards. Number 28, John Mahimbi.
Down to 5 on the 24. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. To Adetokunbo. And the basket good at the rim.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
4-3. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Adetokunbo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. They'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Bucks with the lead. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth. And things went off the rails for them a bit in that third quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
Gibson. Taj Gibson. He's 3 for 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Adetokunbo. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1-6 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Two for 2 on that trip. To Gibson. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Gibson, defended by Lillard.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1-6 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses
Game
the
1-6
second.
Washington Wizards 2-1-3 Milwaukee Bucks 1-0-5.
To Taj Gibson. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Giannis Adetokunbo trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Washington basketball. Porzingis matched up with Lillard. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Easy path to the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Giannis in control of the basketball.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 1-6 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
In a playoff game, it will.
Kuzma defended by Lillard. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Gallinari off the mark. The Bucks at the controls. Lillard to Adetokunbo. Kyle Kuzma sends it away. Napier with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. On the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Adetokunbo. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Wizards with the basketball. To Porzingis. Probing the defense. Porzingis. 5 to shoot for Washington. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw.
Number 5, DJ Wilson.
And gets both to drop at the line. Giannis with it up top. Leads 4. Korver to Adetokunbo. To Korver. Giannis Adetokunbo. That's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Giannis Adetokunbo tips it. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Adetokunbo. Kuzma brings the ball up court. Beyond the arc for 3. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The Wizards with 4 to shoot to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Adetokunbo. Down low, Crowder. It goes down.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
It's Washington with the basketball to Kyle Kuzma. Surveys the floor. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Adetokunbo. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Napier, guarded by Frazier. Here comes the screen to Kyle Kuzma. Five to shoot for Washington. For three, textbook defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Jay Crowder able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Antetokounmpo to Korver. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Giannis shoots. Deep two there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. Down low, Crowder. Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block. Napier with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Korver. Napier with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Had a chance, but it's no good. And the slam. Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Shot from the lane won't go. Kuzma knocked loose. Short jumper won't go down. Dragic into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Antetokounmpo to Dragic. Antetokounmpo. To Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
The monster stuff.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Porzingis. To Kyle Kuzma. Won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bucks at the controls. Probing the defense. To Adetokunbo. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. New blood coming in for both sides. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks won this game after a close finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Wizards finished on the losing end of a close score. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.